This is the story of two brothers who mirror the tale of Cain and Abel, the sons of Adam Trask. Cal and Aron. Aron was the more pleasant of the two, outgoing, fun-loving, and also had a relationship with their close friend Abra. Cal was more dark and brooding, and he envied his twin brother. But despite their differences, they loved each other. Their father told them that their mother had died in childbirth, and that she was loving, caring, and would have cared for them if she had been living. This was a lie. In reality, after giving birth, she had shot Adam, left the kids, and become a harlot. At first, Cal and Aron believed their father, but Cal began to hear rumors, and thus he sought the truth. He eventually discovered the truth, and even had a conversation with her. Despite her evil impulses, she had an inkling of good within her. She hoped that one day, since Aron didn't know anything about her evil past, she'd be able to move in with him and have a good life. This was not to be so. Their father, Adam, gambled away his money, and thus Cal worked hard to win it back. Thus, on Adam's birthday, Cal presented him with the money, but Adam didn't want it. He felt that he didn't need it. So Cal, hurt and green-eyed with jealousy, took his brother to show him his mother. When Aron saw his mother for who she really was, he went into shock, his world completely wrecked, and thus he ran away and joined the military. A month later, the Trask family received a letter saying that Aron had been killed. Thus, Adam had a stroke and died in the hospital, yet it caused Cal to realize that he could overcome the darkness within him. Kathy, not knowing that Aron was dead, now knew there was no chance of living with him. And so, that night, she took some medicine that was in her cabinet, overdosed, and was declared dead. Now, the EMTs have come to her house to take her body.
Alright, everyone listen good. We don't want the guts to spill, nothing to be broken, everything would be smooth and clear, and we'll be out here within a second.
Alright, yes sir. Let's do it.
Teresa! Teresa! Teresa, where are you? Teresa! Teresa!
Alright, let's get her up. Okay. Alright, let's get her up. She's not dead.
My God!
Good morning. As President of the United States, I would now like to welcome Mustafa Mond.
Welcome, my fellow Americans. I speak to you today to encourage the American intervention into the Danish-Norwegian War of Aggression and the French Revolutionary War. Shall we appease these aggressors? I think not. They have for too long neglected the common man and have ruled over their nations with dictatorships. and for our spy Merceau in Algiers, who has recently been arrested. I am here to say I support your release and will withdraw you with any means possible. Mr. President, give me thy support, for thy influence is thy necessary component for change. Thank you.
Mustafa Man. Mustafa Man. Mustafa Man. Why do I keep hearing about Mustafa Man? Am I the only one who thinks there's something fishy about him?
Oh, relax, dear. Thank goodness everyone admires you, because if they didn't, they wouldn't be hesitating listening to him.
Yes, you're right. Which means that I need to keep working to indirectly stop him. There's something suspicious about him, and I don't know what.
Oh, relax, dear. I'm sure he's just the typical stupid politician.
Oh, I'll get it. Yes?
Cal Trask,
This is he.
your mother is alive. We've held your mother in a mental institution for the last 5 years trying to cure her of her evil impulses, and we have cured her. Her evil side tries to take over. I've heard her talking to herself. So far, she's been able to overcome it. She really wants to see you, son. Would you be willing to take her in and give her a chance?
I guess so. See you soon.
Alright, see you soon.
Here is your mother.
I don't know where to start. No, I did such terrible things to you and your brother. I'm so sorry.
No, I know what it's like to have an overpowering darkness inside of us. I chose to change. Everyone can change. You decided to give it another chance.
I'll get it.
Cal, you better come here.
Who are you?
I am John Barsad.
The John Barsad?
The John Barsad.
Lee's told me everything about you.
Lee.
John?
Lee! Lee! How you been, man?
Vengeance, Raven.
You're late.
Well, excuse me for having a life.
No matter, but let us not waste our time.
Yes. I suppose since I'm the one who called for this meeting that I should get right to it. Vengeance, Raven, and I have a similar enemy here, Cal Trask. He has become a stubborn barrier to my success. I think he can see through my ploys to convince the president to go to war. The people are very supportive on his behalf, and if he continues to stealthily fail my motives, he must be eliminated. Now, Vengeance, you seem to have something in common with us too. Do tell.
Yeah, I've been tracking the killer of my master for over a year. Her name is Lucy Evermond. She's quite elusive. I followed her from France back to her homeland, England, but she seems to have caught my scent and led me on a wild goose chase. She's doing well, considering I'm now in California. But it appears she's now joined forces with the Trasks, who undoubtedly have the power to protect her. So I agree with Mustafa that the head of the Trasks should be eliminated.
As you all know, I was just recently in France, and now I'm going to tell you why I just left.
I too agree that we should kill him, but not directly.
What do you mean?
Madame Defarge was found dead by the Vengeance, and she was believed it was Lucy Evermond that killed her, so she tried to follow her.
When Adam Trask died,
Cal underwent a dramatic change that shocked most people in the community. He went from wild and brooding to a respectable and well-liked man. This change ignited a spark of hope within the community, and ever since then, he has been a spark of hope for them, and they have always looked to him as their leader. We can't just have him mysteriously disappear or turn up dead. No, there will be a public uproar against our favor. No, we need to destroy his reputation before we kill him.
So I took it into my own hands to lead her on a false trail, and as you can see, it worked, since I have led her all the way to California.
How will we do that?
Make him commit the murder. When placed in the heat of a fight, I don't think he'll be able to help himself. Thus, when the people see him for what he really is, he'll be dubbed as a hypocrite. And thus, when they see who the real bad guy is, Mustafa, they'll immediately turn to you, since he's been the one who's been shutting you down.
But it seems that she has met up with someone named
Mustafa Mod? I knew there was something fishy about him.
Yeah, him. And she's also met up with somebody named Raven.
Yes, and if we kill him, no one will blame us.
Exactly.
But who will he murder?
Me.
And the three of them are plotting something big. I don't know what, but they need to be stopped.
Well, this is all great, but Lee and I need to go shopping.
But first, we need to lure him to us. We need to kidnap his wife and the caretaker, Lee. That way, he will come to us within, I would say, maybe not even a day. But no, we must have him come here first. And so, I have the perfect people who can help us out for it. Their names are Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
But how do we know we can trust them?
He'll do about anything for money.
Good.
Meet me back here in 10 minutes.
Wait, what? You don't even knock on the door. What do you want?
The list.
The list? Oh, the list. Thank you.
Goodbye, Mr. Samsa.
Have what I have. Needed. Drive.
Will do, miss.
Now what?
Hello, Daddy.
Greta, I thought you were dead.
Well, sorry to disappoint.
No, it's just last time I saw you.
Last time you saw me, you dumped me in the streets of France. Yeah, I remember quite clearly. I admit it. I was wrong gambling away my money on a trip to France, but why did money have to change who I am? It was your image, wasn't it? That you couldn't stand being the father of a dirt poor wretch, could you? That's why you completely disowned me and dumped me in the streets before leaving the country. Do you know the pain you caused? It didn't even take turning into a bug for you to do to me what you did to Gregor.
Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, don't worry. I found a new family, one who hates the rich as much as I do. But thanks to your kind, I lost one of them. And that's how I'm here, in case you're wondering, chasing her killer. But look who happened to be here while I was passing through.
Greta. No, look, I'm sorry. I can make it up to you, I promise.
Greta? No, Greta is dead. From now on, you can call me Vengeance.